Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vinay Tech, guys. So today we are going to have a quick round of demo on Microsoft Business Intelligence. I have already mentioned MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. So business intelligence tools from Microsoft Corporation. Before we have a deep dive into this particular tool, I just want to make you understand what is business intelligence and why business intelligence. What do you want to achieve from the business intelligence, right? Okay. So we people decided to go ahead and set our roadmap towards business intelligence stream. So if someone asks you, hey, you are learning MSBI from Vinay Tech, I have a question. What is business intelligence? Why are you learning it? How are the opportunities? All these questions. So since you are looking for your career towards business intelligence stream, you should be in a position to answer the question, right? So let us start with business intelligence, and then I'll try to answer this question, and then we can proceed with MSBA in today's session itself. Yeah, right. So I'll try to use MS Paint to explain with an example. Right. I see only few things, guys. Few email IDs. Okay. Okay. Sir, first, I'm just trying to answer the first question. Business intelligence. Right. Sir, assume that we have multiple branches of Vinay Technologies. This is my Hyderabad branch. This is my Bangalore branch. This is my Chennai branch. I have multiple branches. So, in every branch, we maintain our business data. This is my Hyderabad branch. All my Hyderabad branch details are in a Excel. Sir, usually, where do we maintain the business data? Usually, where do we maintain the business data? Either databases, right, or file systems. What do you mean by databases? Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DB2, right? And MS Access. We have so many databases available in the market, right? In the same way, sometimes we store the data in a file systems as well, predominantly Excel, right? XML, flat file. When you say flat file, it can be .csv, comma, separated values, or else .txt. Okay, and then raw files. First time, right? Yeah, I know. Raw is a file, right? Okay, what is the file extension over here? What is the file extension? Either XLS or XLSX. What could be the extension here? XML. What could be the extension over here? It can be .csvr, .csvr, .txt. But what is the extension here? No extension. A file which doesn't have any extension is nothing but a raw file. I'll show you how does it looks like. Okay, fine then. Go back. Now, sir, all my Bangalore branch details are in Oracle system, and my Chennai branch details are in my DB2. Sir, I have 3 branches. Each branch have been maintaining their own business data with respect to file system and different databases as. What do you mean by business data here? My student details, my employees details, my course details, fee details, and employee payment details, everything we maintain in Excel and then Oracle and DB2. Yes, sir? Right. Sir, we have 3 branches. Each branch has been maintaining their own data in a different file systems and different databases. Yes or no? Right. Come back. Right. Sir, Infi released 35% revenue for Q1 2023. In the same way, TCS was able to generate 45% revenue for Q1 2023. Do we think this 35% revenue has been generated only from Hyderabad branch because of the Telugu guys? No. This is a consolidated revenue generated across all the branches. It's a summarized value. aggregated data, right? Aggregated percentage of revenue generated across all the branches. In the same way, I want to know what is the total revenue generated across all the branches. Sir, Ajit Premji is the head of Wipro Systems, right? Wipro Technologies. Now, he is least bothered about, since he is staying in Bangalore, does he concentrates only on branch Bangalore? No, he concentrates on all the branches. In the same way, since I am from Hyderabad, I not only concentrate on Hyderabad, I concentrate on all the branches. So end of the quarter, what is the total revenue generated from my all three branches? I am least bothered about individual branches. Sir, we have branches now. See, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. Right? Now, sir, when I asked for the report, I got the report one from Hyderabad. I got another report from Bangalore. I got another report from Chennai. How many reports we have? 3 reports. Sir, just imagine you have 3 branches, 3 reports. If I have 50 branches, will I expect 50 reports? No. I don't have time to analyze 50 different reports. If you just imagine, Ambani is having millions of stores across the globe. If he expect one report from one branch, he will be having millions of reports on his table, right? He doesn't have time to analyze millions of reports. He need a consolidated single report which gives complete information. What is the total revenue generation for Q1 2023? Yes or no, Andy? Sir, guys, am I going fast? Guys, am I going fast?
No,
am I going fast?
You are going good, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, I want to know this particular information. So, Vinay Tech, what is the total revenue generation for Q1 2023? Emma? All right. So, for that purpose, sir, I'm just trying to configure a new server. I'm just trying to configure a new server. Right. This is being configured with the SQL Server. SQL Server. Here we have a database called EDB, Enterprise Database. Enterprise level database. Yes, Amma? Right. So here, sir, I'm traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore, Andy. Here, what is my source and what is my destination? I am traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. What is my source and what is my destination? What is my source and what is my destination? Sir, this is my source and this is my destination. Yes, sir. What do you mean by source in terms of travel terminology? What do you mean by source in terms of travel terminology? Starting point, from where you start your journey. Yes, sir. Right. Listen, guys, I'm slowly taking you guys into the technical terms. Please come with me. Right. Right. Sir, I'm the bus driver who drives the passengers from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So being a driver, I picked the few passengers from BHL and I picked few passengers from SR Nagar, Amirpet, BHL, like again, Vanasthalipuram. So I'm just trying to pick the passengers from different locations of the sources and dropping them in one destination called Bangalore. In the same way, I'm trying to getting the data from multiple and different sources into one destination system. Are we good, guys? Are we good, guys? Right. So these are my sources, source systems, and this is my destination system. Destination or else a target system where we maintain the consolidated data. How many sources we have? 3. Source 1 is in the format of Excel, source 2 is in the format of Oracle, source 3 is in the format of DB2. You have 3 sources, all 3 are different and destination is different. Yes or no? No 2 sources are same and the sources are different and destination is different. Yes or no, guys? So you can't club this data in one system directly because data structure of Excel is different from SQL Server. Data structure of Oracle is different from SQL Server. Data structure of DB2 is different from SQL Server. So sources are different and destination is different. So I want to take an intermediate staging called this one. This one. Now you get the data from source 1 to here. You get the data from source 2 to here. You get the data from source 3 to here. You club it here, merge it here, integrate it over here, and then combined data will be loading into the destination system. We call this process as data integration. All right. I'm going to add that, mark that as data integration or else ETL. Hey, what is this? Extraction, transformation, and loading. Yes, right. Let us focus on this point now. Sir, integration. What do you mean by integration in normal sense, in general sense? Combining. What do you want to combine? People or things? No, data. Sir, combining the data which is coming from multiple, more than one, and different Excel, Oracle, and DB2 sources into one destination system. We call it as a data integration, combining the data from multiple and different sources into one destination system. For example, here we have 5,000 records, 5,000 rows. Here we have 2,000 rows. Here we have 3,000 rows. Combinedly, how many records that you are expecting? 10,000 rows. Yes or no? It's a integrated, consolidated, enterprise level business data. Are you clear, guys? Do you have any questions so far? I'm happy to answer any kind of question over here. Do you have any questions over here? Guys, online,
No, we
offline,
are
guys?
good.
Okay, right. So, you are done with this particular data integration. Now let us focus on ETL part. Sir, from source 1 and source 2, source 3. From sources, you are trying to getting the data or setting the data? Getting the data. From sources, you are trying to pulling the data or pushing the data? Pulling. From sources, you are trying to selecting the data or inserting the data? Selecting. From sources, you are trying to taking the data or giving the data? Taking. So instead of using taking, reading, getting, fetching, retrieving, I want to use a proper technical term called extraction, right? Extraction. You are trying to extracting the data from multiple data sources. Extraction in terms of SQL is select statement. Select star from employee table, select star from department table, select star from order table, select star from product table, all these things, right? The selected data, extracted data must be processed over here. I'm going to mention it. Process the business data that we extracted, or else extracted data must be processed by using transformations in ETL tool. Okay, one extraction, transformation. Once you are done with the transformations, you can load the data into the destination system. Sir, extraction means selecting the data. But what do you mean by loading? Equivalent operation? Inserting. Yes. Either insert or update. Sometimes we delete the record as well. Yeah. I'll explain you in detail as we move on. Emma? Yes. So extraction, transformation, and loading. That is the reason we call this as a staging area or transformation area, where we apply few transformations on the source data. Right? Right. Transformation area or staging area. Emma? Right. This is what we call it as. Any questions on this area, guys? Are you clear on ETL process? Are you clear on ETL process?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Sir, now you have the total consolidated data. Use this data for our reporting purpose. Okay, I'm just trying to prepare a report. This is my report now. Okay, right, guys. This report is generated from here. Right. Sir, what this report refers to? What exactly you visualized? See, sir, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four. Sir, I'm just trying to display the data for 2020. Sir, yep. And here revenue wise. Sir, x-axis is having dates quarter wise, and y-axis is having the revenue wise data. Right, Andy? Right, Amma. Sir, you have this report with you, sir. What could be your next action plan? Your good name, please. Your good name, Satya. Right. Sir, we have Satya. We have Satya in our classroom, right? Satya, he got a phone bill with an outstanding amount called 25,000 rupees. Now, what is your next action plan? You got the report with an outstanding amount called 25,000 rupees bill. Would you like to pay the amount as it is, or else you want to do some groundwork? You need to do some groundwork. What do you mean by groundwork over here? You open the report, you try to analyze the tariff part, right? So the report must be analyzed thoroughly. Next action is data analysis. Data analysis. Right then. So here it is, report design or data visualization. Report design or data visualization. And here it is data analysis. Okay, right? We call this totally as a business intelligence architecture diagram. A business intelligence architecture diagram. Diagram is not required. Business intelligence architecture. Sir, we haven't discussed about MSBI, Power BI, or Teradata BI, or Oracle BI, or SAS BI. Doesn't matter. These are all the different and common activities that we perform in any of the BI. Yes, guys? Right. Guys, having said that, what do you mean by business intelligence there? Sir, extracted data from multiple and different sources. Extracted data must be transformed by using any of the ETL tool. Finally, transformed or processed data must be loaded to the destination system. This is our data integration or else ETL operations. This fully formatted data must be used for our data visualization purpose. Report must be analyzed. These are all the common activities fall under any BI. Let us mention that here. BI means a set of activities. A set of activities. What kind of activities fall under BI? Extraction, transformation, and loading. Right? We call it as ETL process or simply data integration. Emma, next one. Data visualization. Yeah, and then data analysis. These three are the common activities. Okay, right. Sir, next step. What is the outcome of the business intelligence? intelligence. Why did we go for business intelligence solutions? Right. Come back to your example, Satya. Satya got, a phone bill with the 25,000 rupees outstanding amount. He started analyzing the report and he opened it. What went wrong? Why did I got 25,000 rupees outstanding amount? Right. Okay. You are done with your analysis. As part of your analysis results, you got to know your fiancée sits in UK. She is working for a client, right? And you used to call her many number of hours, and conversation has been going for many number of hours because of ISD call. You got 25,000 rupees skill. That is your analysis results, right? Okay. Are my salary is 50,000. My bill amount is 25,000. There is no savings for this month. I want to reduce the bill amount starting from next month itself. How you take a decision how to reduce the bill amount. You take a decision to talk less number of hours. You have two solutions now to reduce the bill amount so that you can save some amount now. What is the solution one? You try to talk less number of hours. Number one, or else you call to call center. Make IST calls facility enable on your network so that your bill amount will be reduced from the future months. So after thorough analysis, you will be in a position to take a better decision that would improve your customer satisfaction, that reduces your expenditures, that improves the efficiency of your employee. See, I am getting 2 to 3% of salary hike every year. What is the point of doing hard work? What is the point of stretching my time still 12 a.m. or else 1 a.m. midnight? No, I don't want to do that because I'm not getting more benefits from the organization. That is where exactly you stand up. Your company has decided to give at least a 10% hike every year. You will feel more happy. So company has analyzed why people are not stretching, why we don't have more overlapping time between US and India. People are not stretching. Why people are not stretching? They are not happy with the job what they are doing right now. So why they are not happy? They are not getting more salaries. So let us increase the salaries. Then the people will be happy. Then they can start stretching their timings. Yes or no, ma? So that way, you after thorough analysis, you will be in a better position to take a better decision. That's the reason we call this total structure as DMS, decision making system, or else DSS, decision supporting system. Emma, clearer? The main purpose, the main usage, the main intention of business intelligence solutions is to, the business intelligence solutions supports for better decision making purpose, right? Yeah. So now let us go with that. Why do we go for this one? For better decision making. That is only the solution. Right then, chalo guys. Any questions on this, Amma? Any questions on this? Okay, right. Now let us go with MSBI and Microsoft Business Intelligence. Tools. What are Microsoft BI tools? Right? SSIS. Let me elaborate this. SQL Server. I stands for Integration Services. Right. It's a BI tool, right? It's a BI tool. Being a BI tool, where exactly this tool can fit into this total BI architecture. So using SSIS, what activities can be achieved by using SSIS? What particular activities can be achieved by using SSIS? So where this particular SSIS tool can fit into? Guys, can you answer them?
So it is used for ETL process, sir.
ETL? Right. So, sir, the name itself clearly stating that integration. I stands for integration. So, this is this total part data integration activities or ETL activities can be achieved by using SSIS. So, SSIS is a data integration or else ETL tool. Sir, what are the other tools? What are the other ETL tools available in the market, Andy? What are the other ETL tools available in the market? Other ETL tools available in the market. Informatica, Data Stage, Ab Initio, BODS, from SAP, ODI, Oracle Data Integrator, Pentaho, Talent, Aldrix, right? So we have so many tools available in the market, Andy. Okay, na? Right. What is the next tool? SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services. Emma? So this portion can be achieved by using SSRS. SSRS is specially designed for data visualization purpose. Emma? Right. Right. The next one is SSAS, SQL Server Analysis Services. Emma? This portion can be achieved by using SSAS. Right. Come back. Sir, you are in a position to perform. Guys, listen, please. You are in a position to perform ETL or data integration activities by using MSBI tool called SSIS. Okay. You are in a position to design the reports by using MSBI tool called SSRS. You are in a position to perform data analysis by using MSBI tool called SSAS. So you are in a position to perform all BI activities by using MSBI tools. Yes or no? So can we say this is my Microsoft Business Intelligence tools? Emma, can we say this is my
MSBI? Yes, we
MSBI
can say.
architecture? Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can say this is our MSBI architecture, Microsoft Business Intelligence architecture, because all three tools under one shelter called MSBI. Right. Now, sir, you listed other ETL tools available in the market from different vendors. Now, here other reporting come analytical tools and reporting come analysis tools. Okay, na? Tableau, the most frequently. ClickView. All right. Tableau, ClickView. MicroStrategy, OBIE, Oracle Business Intelligence, Enterprise Edition, right? And then SAP BO, Business Objects, Cognos, very old tool from IBM, right? And then Jasper Reports from Jasper, TIBCO Spotfire, all right? Tableau, sorry, Power BI, right? Yeah. Now tell me, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions?
Sir,
I'm
so
expecting a question now. I'm
yeah, hi, sir.
expecting a question.
Sir, so which software is better to learn?
Exactly.
So,
That's what I meant. That's what the main intention. Why I have mentioned all other tools along with MSBI tool. Okay. I just want to hear a question from you guys. Right. So, sir, even though we have these many tools available in the market, why people are so enthusiastic in learning MSBI? So simply, why MSBI? Okay, sir? Right. Let me answer your question, my dear friend. Right. Sir, we have a BI project in my company, Andy. So BI means, so what you call it as BI, ETL, right? Report income analysis, right? And you need a server as well. To maintain the consolidated data, you need a server configuration. Yes, server setup, right? Server, you need a server. You need a server. Emma, right? Initially, I was trying to purchase a tool. I was not aware of MSBI. I purchased for Informatica, for ETL purpose, I purchased Informatica. To achieve the ETL activities, I purchased Informatica tool. Informatica is a very good tool, but it supports only ETL operations. And it is much costlier when compared with other tools. Emma, we have so many things, Snowflake, we have so many things, right? Yeah. So I purchased Informatica. But the good thing with Informatica is it supports both Windows and Linux operating system as well, right? Yeah. For reporting come analytical purpose, I would like to go with Tableau, which is number one, right? And for this one, I would like to go for Oracle server. Sir, I purchased all the tools and I had to spend 3/4 of my bank amount just to purchase the tools, just to procure the servers. I had to spend 3/4 of my bank amount. Right. Servers are set up now. Baseline setup is done. Now, who will operate them? We need to recruit the resources. 2 resources for ETL, 2 for Tableau, right? 2 resources and 1 Oracle DBA. 1 DBA. So my bank balance is 0 now. Because you have to purchase everything. Everything. But sir, when I go for MSBI, basically MSBI itself is free. How come free? What do you mean by first 2S stands for? SQL Server. First 2S stands for SQL Server. Basically, MSBI is a built-in component of your SQL Server. You don't require to purchase them separately. Right? So when I purchase the server, so you no need to purchase these two, you can save a lot of amount. Yes, sir? At least 50% of the cost will be reduced. Project cost will be reduced by 50%. Right? Right? That is first point. So when you install SQL Server, you will be getting all these 3 tools for free of cost. For example, sir, when I purchased Sony Bravia 75 inches TV, right? Now, Tata Sky dish is free. 1 year South Pack subscription free. Delivery free, installation is free. It's good, right? So I can go with that. In the same way, when you purchase the SQL Server, SSI is free, SSR is free, SSA is free, right? So that is about the cost wise. Why MSBI? Cost. Less cost effective, right? Okay, sir, especially cheap means we consider it as a cheap product. Less cost means a cheap product. No, it's not a cheap product, right? See, sir, you are saying no cost. You are saying MSBI with no cost. How about the performance? Because I deal with a huge volume of the data and the data is non-private information. We have social security numbers, credit card details, and bank account details. So how about the security settings? First one, performance, right? Optimized performance, right? Excellent performance, great performance. And security. Every tool has its own security mechanism. SSIS has its own security mechanism. SSR has its own security mechanism. SSAS has its own security mechanism. Good in security. What else you require? You have less cost, good performance, and you have good security. User friendly. We all know that all Microsoft products are user friendly. What else you need? Right? How about the resources? Sir, people says that I'm a Informatica developer, I'm a Tableau developer, but in our case, I am an MSBI developer. Initially, also I introduced myself as a MSBI expert, but I never say SSIS developer or SSRS developer. Sir, if you think in terms of the company perspective, right, right. So a person should have all these three tools set. Then company recruits you. At least two tools are mandatory. Two tools are mandatory to know. That's the reason people calls us as MSBI developer, but not like SSIS developer, except Capgemini. Capgemini calls us as SSIS developer or SSRS developer or SSAS developer. I think you observed that. Except that, if you go for Accenture, they ask everything, including Power BI. Including Power BI. Hope you are clear now. Because of this reason, Microsoft Business Intelligence is on top. I told you, right? This is my 17th year on MSBI, still continuing. But that means I'm just adding on top of the existing points, right? That is how we grow. Right. So any questions, guys? And yes, Masudan. Yes, what do you?
Yes, yes, sir. For ETL process, we can use SSIS tool, right? So for reporting, we can use Power BI also, right, sir? Instead
Yes.
of SSRS.
Exactly. Yes, that's what the people are doing, my dear friend. Madhu, this is how it works. I'm not marketing my products, Andy. Yes, combo is the best option, Amma. MSBI along with Power BI so that you can expect at least, for example, you are expecting 10 calls per a week. Yes. So out of 10, 7 calls would be on combo like SSIS and Power BI. Remaining 3 calls would be on either Power BI or MSBI. 7 calls is under MSBI and Power BI. Because for ETL purpose, people are taking the advantage of SSIS. For data better visualization purpose, people are taking the advantages of Power BI. For ETL purpose, SSIS, and reporting purpose, Power BI. Reporting come analytics purpose, Power BI. You can ask me a question, Madhu, again. Sir, do I need to purchase 2 different tools, MSBI and Power BI? Right. Sir, we never take individual tools from the Microsoft and day. We go for subscription. We go for subscription. Your subscription includes MS Office, that includes Skype for Business, all Word, Outlook, and all the things, Visual Studio, SQL Server, Power BI, right? And then Microsoft Business Intelligence, SQL Server data tools. We combinedly, we call it as a subscription. Once you have the subscription code, you can get download anything from the Microsoft.com/downloads. Clear? So that way, it reduces the cost. Instead of going ahead with a single tool, we go for a bunch, a subscription. See, we go for South Pack in Tata Sky. We never go for individual things. Once you take the South Pack, on top of it, you can add the plugins. For example, South Pack is not having Discovery channel. We can go for Discovery channel only with a minimal amount. In the same way, you can go for the total subscription, which includes everything. Are we good, Amma? Madhu, did I answer your question?
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions from any other corner? Yeah, Power BI is from Microsoft. Yes, it is from Microsoft. Yes. That is one of the powerful data visualization tool. It's a top competitor for Tableau. Both
So
are
will
leading
we
the
be
market.
learning Power BI in this session, sir?
Sorry.
Will we be learning Power BI in this course?
No, it's a different course altogether, my dear.
Okay. So you suggest us to learn Power BI also?
It's better.
Okay.
To get more number of calls, you can
Mhm.
learn it simultaneously.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Right. And sir, what is the prerequisite for MSBI and Power BI? That people says that at outside in Amirpet or wherever it is, people says that MSBI and Power BI is a tool, just a drag and drop it. No, don't believe them, guys, please. If you join with us or you join at somewhere, doesn't matter, but don't believe them. Sir, the prerequisite is SQL. My experience strongly says that without SQL, you can't move at least an inch. SQL is very much mandatory. Not only for Power BI or MSBI, and if you want to settle down in business intelligence stream, BI is the mandatory thing. Sorry, SQL is mandatory thing. Yes, SQL. Doesn't matter whether it is Oracle SQL or PL SQL or else SQL Server. Any SQL is fine, but SQL is important. Structured query language. That is only the prerequisite, right? People are bluffing it outside. Hey, it's a tool. Power BI doesn't require SQL. MSBI doesn't require SQL. No means no. Consider me as your elder brother, and then believe me. If you join or doesn't join, like I don't bothered about you, but please cautious before you join. SQL is mandatory, mandatory, mandatory. So since it is a mandatory, I'll try to give my advanced SQL as part of our MSBI course over the weekend. When I say advanced, stored procedures, dynamic stored procedures, right? And then user-defined functions, views, and materialized views. I will be covering all these 4 sections, which we use them very much frequently. But in order to understand, you should have basic SQL. I would recommend you to learn or go through few sites and Emma, it is just for 2000 rupees and this is for free. This is free, which I'm going to take over for the weekend. That is just between you and me. That's all. Even Institute doesn't know that I'm explaining these things. Okay. So this is completely free of cost for MSBI guys.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, please.
Can you please tell me the interview process of MSBA?
Interview process. Right.
Procedure.
Interview process means that varies from company to company, my dear. Yeah. First round, second round, third round. Yeah. See, first round, it could be preliminary, right? HR round, they will be asking all your details, and then your resume will be processed, and that reaches to technical panel like us, and then I will be conducting the interview, first round interview, right? And then once you clear the first round interview, and that profile goes to second round technical interview, that could be in person or else, telephonic. It's all depends on the locations. And then third round, if it is Microsoft, you need to face 7 rounds and
Okay.
7 rounds. But if it is Capgemini, only 2 rounds. After second round, a third round could be HR. Finally, your offer letter will be rolled out. So your process varies from company to company, and they have their own process in place.
If I am starting first round, I am entering a first round. They are asking a test regarding the SQL query.
Sir, you can't avoid it. 1 second, Amma. 1 second, please. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. You can't escape from the SQL. In BI stream. In BI stream, I'm not talking about MSBI, Power BI, SAS BI, Oracle BI, Teradata BI, Power BI. Doesn't matter. SQL is SQL 50%, Rest of the 50% could be on your
50%.
tool, SSIS, RS, and Power BI and all. So SQL is very much mandatory, Amma. Thank you. You believed us. Yeah.
Actually, I'm asking that regarding the dynamic to apply changes will be there in the if I. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, Amma. Yes, Amma. That's what. That's what. See, SQL is very much mandatory.
Mm.
I am coming to the points. Next one. Duration, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Project means real
Yeah, yeah.
life. How many projects?
Yes, Amma. I'm going to tell you that, right? Yeah. Sir, first SSIS. SSIS takes 20 to 25 hours and 20 to 25 hours, maybe more than that, right? 20, I'll write, I can say 25 to 30 hours a day. Definitely it's taking. I extended the content basically. SSRS 10 to 12 hours a day. Even same case with the SSAS as well. It's a 2 months course completely 60 hours, I can say. You will be having Saturday class. Saturday would be on SQL. Emma? And again, I'm telling you, it's free of cost. That is only between you and me.
Sir, do we have an offline class, sir, in Amirpet on Saturday and Sunday?
We have offline, sir. But my office has opened. We are functioning office, and I need to be in office 3 days in a week.
Okay.
So during that period, I can't come because I stay in Kondapur, close to my
Oh,
office. So I can come on Tuesday and Wednesday for offline class.
okay. Okay.
And Saturday as well. Saturday I will be here till afternoon.
Okay. And Sundays, will you be able to come, sir?
Sunday no class here. If I continue Sunday, my
Okay.
kids will forget me for sure. Yeah, surely. Right.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, dear. No problem. Please cooperate with us in terms of no offline and online. Monday, Thursday, Friday, I should be in office, Amma. And rest of the 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, we can meet personally.
Okay.
Yeah, right. That is about the duration, project ending. I'm going to explain only one project ending, but that is completely a real-time project ending, which is currently running on production environment. It's a insurance domain. Insurance domain. One real-time project is more than sufficient, as far as my knowledge. People says 5, 6 real-time projects ending, but ultimately you can't understand anything. But here I'm going to explain the complete documentation that includes documentation and ETL flow as well, ETL project, which is currently running in production environment, which I designed starting from scratch, starting from 2014 to 2016. Yeah, fourth quarter of 2014 to first quarter of 2016, it's around 1.5 years. It's a very big project. Yes. Right. Yeah. I'm giving honest answers, Sandy. Yes. I explained 5 projects, but finally, if I don't explain anything, that doesn't look good, basically. Right? Yeah. Madhu, yeah, over to you, Ma.
Yes, sir. So actually, I have 6.5 years of real-time experience into Power BI, sir.
Okay.
Now I'm new to this MSBI project. So
Very nice.
I will switch my career to MSBI with Power BI. So will I be able to handle the MSBI project, sir? If I get a
Yes.
job
You can easily handle it.
with this basic
Because
knowledge, is that
yeah,
enough?
yeah. That's what, Amma. See, Madhu, what I have been trying to explain during our sessions means only the packages which I created in my real-time environment. I split it into multiple small modules and then explain you guys. Emma, so you after completion of the course, you definitely will be in a position to sustain in the market for sure.
Okay, sir.
But how will it be the condition for a mechanical engineer, sir?
Mechanical engineer.
Mechanical engineer. Okay.
So can you please go on?
Because I'm a
with
mechanical
explain?
engineer, I have zero experience on IT. So
Yeah, I understand. Amma.
Yeah,
Can you
I
please go on
understand,
mute,
Amma.
please? It's echoing now. Right. Sir, I feel that you have some gap in your career. For example, minimum 2 to 3 years gap. Then you can go for MSBI. Minimum 2 years is mandatory, and without having minimum 2 years gap, honestly, see, if you join with us, right, I'll be getting some amount, but I should not bluff you guys for sure, right? So if you have at least 1.5 to 3 years of gap, right, then you can expect calls on MSBI, right? And then you can go for MSBI course. Up gap means, for example, our friend has been like he completed his mechanical degree, right? My engineering. After that, he want to go for mechanical jobs basically. He has been doing mechanical job for the past 2 years, but he was not satisfied because outside people are getting more salaries than mechanical. Then he want to switch over from mechanical to IT field. So he want to cope up his 2 years gap in IT. Saying that, for example, you are the employer and I am the person who has been doing as a mechanical engineer in one of the organization. Now I came to you for interview. Hey, mama, I completed my mechanical engineering so and so year. I learned some technical courses because I am more interested in technical area. And then I got an opportunity to work for an organization. This is where exactly I started my career in IT stream. So you need to justify the things. People will ask you, hey, why did you did a mechanical engineer and you are working as a software engineer? How the transition has happened? See, initially I joined, as a mechanical engineer. After 3 years, I realized that I'm more interested in technique. You should give your own best justification, Amma, but prepare well. Right? That is first point, interview part. But how about the technical? Will I be in a position to understand? You will be in a position to understand because you are a engineering graduate, right? And next part is, for example, I am a computers guy and you are a non-computers background guy. If I do practice 2 hours in a day, you will be doing practice 3 hours in a day until you become an expert in your area. That is only the thing. See, if I want to learn mechanical things, right, it will take some time for me to get into the expertise area, right? That is the bluff area. Currently, I have zero knowledge. If I want to learn something something, and then if you want to cope up to your level, it will definitely take some time for me to get into that, right? So that way, initially, you have to put some efforts to learn the basics. Hope I answered your question. But you can definitely learn it.
You can definitely learn.
If you have at least 2 years gap.
Excuse me, sir. I have a doubt here.
Yeah, please.
In SSIS, there is a different version of there are different ways of deploying the packages, right? 2005 to 2012 in one way, and then from
Right.
2012 onwards, it's in a different way. Which
Hmm.
one are you going to be covering?
We are going to cover both the things, sir. See,
Okay.
starting from 2012, we have 2 types of deployment modes. Default deployment mode is the project deployment mode. Of course, you can downgrade it to package deployment model.
I mean, are you going to be covering the deployment model?
Both the things, sir. Both the things.
Catalog deployment as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the default deployment mode. SSIS deployment catalog deployment mode is default one.
Okay.
Nothing but project deployment model. This way, you go to here, you go to integration services catalog, SSIS DB, CT packages, projects, And this is the project which I created, February 23rd. This is how I explain. It's a corporate training, basically. It's a corporate training.
Oh,
Yeah, they are the packages which I created. This is what you are talking about. Yes, Amma? Pradeep?
right.
Right. Yeah, I will be, Amma. We will be discussing that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, guys. So I'm going to stop the recording.